Do, 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 do. Hello? Hello? How's everybody doing this fine Wednesday it is? Oh, for some reason my camera is not on. Give me just a second as I figure that out. How about that? Oh, nope, not quite. My USB port must have got bumped. Excuse me just a second here, folks. I'll get this going here in just a jiffy. Here we go. Now we just need to get my face in this. There we go. That's better. Here we go, folks. Yes. What's going on, fish folk? Welcome to, I guess we can't say Monday musings because it's technically Wednesday. I guess we'll call this a Wednesday work day. Yes, guys, as the title implies, it's time. It is finally freaking time we are finally cleaning up the final bits here of the space to build Finley her new plywood tank, which, by the way, is now sitting right alongside me. She is still kind of getting used to her new sights and such. But as you can see, she's still all fluttering about, still curious. But she's not used to, she's used to being over here instead of back here by where our stand and such is. And definitely not used to looking at our angelfish this way. That's definitely intrigued her. I think she also sees the goldfish down there too, which also has her interest, why she keeps going by that side of the tank there. I've actually thought about, oh, son of a gun. I bumped the USB port again. That is annoying. I am sorry. How about that? There we go. I will try not to keep bumping that port, but obviously a lot's going to be going on here because, well, I'm going to pick this up one more time and hopefully more gently. We got a little bit of a mess over here yet that we're going to clean up here yet, mostly over here. This right here that has our pond grade filter that's going to our 510 over here. I'm probably going to buzz down these legs here with a saw of some sort. I'm going to try to put that actually under the 510 stand itself so that we can create more room over here. And I'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking now for a new layout over here. As for a while we were talking about a corner tank here. But long story short, guys, I got a better idea. And I think it's going to provide an even bigger footprint than what we were initially thinking for Queen Finley over here. Who she knows we're talking about her. So, of course, she comes this direction. How you doing, girl? She's like, I don't even know. She's, whoop, little sneeze. Or cough, I guess. Puppers do that, but yeah, she's not fully sure what to think about her new surroundings here yet, so I might even want to turn her light off as we do this, because she's still not fully sure what to think about her new surroundings. She's definitely not stressing out too much, as you saw, based on her coloration and such. She looks good. She's active. She ate earlier this morning. Not her normal amount, but alas, she did eat. So she's showing all the good signs that, she's not stressed to the point of being in peril, but definitely the point where it's still, enough to where we're going to monitor her, make sure that, things stay as they should and try to make sure that she, her stress levels don't worsen. Oh yeah, one final thing I will show about Finley's tank here that you'll also notice is, compared to the last time, we put a lot more sand in here because over the past, give or take about 3 years that I've had her in here now, she's been running low on sand, and that's another thing that I'm thinking she's not quite sure what to think about. But slowly but surely, I think she's getting used to it. You can already see over here, she's starting to make her little divots and such over here. Hasn't done a whole lot over here, but I'm sure as time goes along, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She'll continue to make her new rounds throughout the fresh bits of sand in there. No, it's not all new. We just added 50 pounds to the sand that was already in there. But yeah, a lot going on with the queen of the fish room. But as much as I'm sure it may be preoccupying her now, stressing her out a bit. Well, definitely stressing her out a little bit. I mean, anytime you move a fish, they're going to be wondering, you know, what the heck's going on. But we will, it's finally time to build her new castle. And I could not be more excited, guys. Still a little more cleanup to do in this area, which is going to be part of the stream. We might get to the parts where we start cutting wood for the stand and such. Perhaps I'll do some more live stream on this here tonight. I know there's some other guys that go up till I think like 11 p.m. Central Time or midnight even, but I might go live again to those of you that want to check in and see what we're up to. I might even do something here tomorrow because I know there's some open slots tomorrow. But alas, while I'm at it, before I keep yapping away for the first 6.5 minutes here, Rico, how's it going, Rico Stan? Saying hi to Sarah, who I see right above him. Sketty Nona. Howdy do, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. We also got Paul McCarthy here saying hello as well. Good to see you as always, Paul. We also got Whips World. What is going on, Brian? Welcome aboard. Whip in the house. Always good to see him. Let's see, what do we got here? Big Steve, Glassbox Creations. How's it going, Steve? Welcome aboard here. Hello, hello, hello to you as well. We'll finally get to clean up parts and bits of this here too. Checking down the chat. Checking down the chat. Yes. One of the 5 awesome moderators here, the super mod herself, Zen Ginger. How's it going, Zenny? Good to see you. Welcome aboard the Wednesday workday, I guess stream we'll call this. Like I say, guys, I'm not sure how much of the woodworking part we'll get in this. Well, I'm definitely going to try to get something of that in there. We'll talk a little bit about it and kind of give you the idea of what the new layout is, I'm thinking, for Finley's tank here. Before too much longer here, I actually might have forgot to grab my plans and bring them down here. Well, I'll go get them either way. But we also got Coro. How's it going? I'm with you. Let's go. It took long enough, but we're finally here. We're finally preparing to build this tank. I got the 2x4s down here to start building the stand and such. I will say this. I have not purchased any plywood just yet, partially because I didn't want to buy any plywood until I knew exactly what layout I wanted to do for Finley's tank. And now that I have a better idea for that, probably going to start hopping on with that. I'm thinking I'll probably go with 3/4 inch birch plywood. Might do something else there too. Well, we'll see the options and which one is obviously going to do the best job of holding the water and creating a solid tank to give Finley a proper home, as well as, you know, something that's also not going to break my bank. But either way, it's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper than just doing an all glass aquarium. I can promise you that. All right, what else we got going on in the chat here this fine afternoon? We got Nathan in the chat. How's it going, Nathan? Hello, my fishy friends. Finally home from work today, showered and probably going to bed. Have a headache since last night. Hey, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. Ooh, Nathan, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Got to get rid of that headache so you can properly celebrate the New Year here in a couple of days here. Well, I guess technically that's New Year's Eve is Sunday. That's right, Sunday. Get well soon, though, Nathan. I know headaches are... Me and my wife both had a little bit of a... Maybe not Christmas hangover, but well, maybe that actually is a term to put it as. Had a little bit of a headache on the day after yesterday. A lot better today, though. Hence why we're doing this stream here now. We also got Fish Fam Link in here, one of the other moderators here. Welcome aboard, Fish Fam Link. Always appreciate all you do, and that website here, which also helped me understand that there was an opening between 5 and 6. I know Corey at Aquarium Co-op goes at 6. We might go a little past that time, depending on how things go and the turnout of the stream here. And I know a lot of people, a good chunk of people here also like to check out to see what old Mr. McElroy, Corey McElroy is up to. What else we got going on here? We got YFI giving a wave right back at you. Welcome aboard here. All right, I'm almost to the bottom of the chat, or so it seems. Who else we got here? We got Leo in the chat here as well. Welcome aboard, Leo. Getting started on this build here. Welcome aboard. Zen Ginger there. Appreciate you dropping that link there as well there. Anyone that's interested in becoming a member of the channel here, thus also giving you a better idea of what's going on here in the fish room. I might also do some members only updates here as well as I start building this tank here. And obviously I'm thinking of some other stuff here as well, because of course we also got our 75 double-decker stand there, which we just made a video on how we constructed that bad boy over there. Might go ahead and do some members only stuff there as well as we assemble and put that all together here as well. I'm sure those will be up and running here before we actually start building the tank or get this whole project done, because I want to get those done as well so we can also get the ball rolling a little bit further on the 185 bow front, of course, for our Oscars, especially now that, as you all know, our two Oscars, Yin and Yang, are going to need that tank here probably in the next couple of months, probably, at most. A couple of months might even be generous, honestly. But 2 months is probably the maximum we got before we probably got to get that ball rolling. Who else we got here? The chat keeps jumping. Every time I think I'm at the bottom, I'm something else here. We got Vibes Aquatics coming in here. I'm here. Y'all can start now. Hey, very soon. As soon as we get all the people through the chat here, we're working, baby. We're working here. Going down the chat. Going down the chat. Yes. We got Dave in the chat. Welcome aboard, Dave. Good to see you, man. Welcome to this Wednesday stream here. Hope it's been a great day for you, man. What else we got going on here? Oh, Zen, that's right. I totally forgot about that, actually, but thank you for mentioning that. Keystone Clash is doing a giveaway for the class registration in about an hour, or half an hour, rather. I can't read. You might lose a couple there, too. Making sure we're all good. If we do, we do. If that's how it goes, that's how it goes. No hard feelings. Night Owl Aquatics is also here with us. Welcome aboard, Night Owl. Good to see you. What else we got here? A little more. I think I'm almost to the bottom. We're at the bottom, and yeah, I don't think I see anybody else there. All right. So what did I do with those tank plans? We'll start with that before we do anything else here. Oh, Finley, you knocked the heater off the back of the tank, you crazy girl. Yeah, I'm going to turn her light off. She's up. Not sure quite what to think there. There we go. We're going to turn it off here. She's for some reason, there's something in that corner there. It's probably, I'm telling you, it's probably those goldfish that's catching her attention. I'm going to go get the plans for this tank here so that y'all can be in the loop of what I'm thinking here. Son of a gun. You know, if this was YouTube, this would be the third new stream by now. Because, of course, YouTube doesn't let you fix this. Stinking camera. Come on. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go get that. And while I go ahead and get that, here is, well, yeah, we'll do the angelfish tank. Because, yeah, I'm going to take the camera off Finley for a bit. Hopefully that she settles down here a little bit. She's not exactly having panic attacks. I wouldn't call it that. But she's definitely a little, maybe not even anxious. She's just a little confused, I think, about her new surroundings. And trying to figure some things out. Be right back. Where is my book? Where is my book? There. All right, here we go. Yes. Oh, you can't see me, but yeah. I love that tank though too. I added some new plants in there too to try to create a little bit more bits in there and such, and I think the fish are really appreciating it. Notice that their colors have popped out a little bit more since we've added some more plants in there. But I just like how it looks too. All right. This camera is about to irritate me. There we go. All right. So, the plan here, of course. All right. So, the new plan here. Before we even get to that, though, I see we got another one of the moderators here. How's it going, Matt? Welcome aboard, good sir. Just starting to finally get this plywood tank going. I turned off the light. I need to quit doing that. But yes, we are finally getting the tank going, and here is our new plan. Initially, I was thinking of doing a corner option. But after kind of looking at all the tanks here on the side here and such, and kind of just seeing the space that we're playing with now and the open space that we have here now, I've got a new layout in mind here. So the new tank design, one, it's going to be more of a rectangle. So trying to figure out the best way to show this off here. Let's grab the camera. All right. Yeah, this might work. Here we go. Obviously, everything's going to be in reverse, but I'll explain it all to you here. So a little somewhat design of the front there. Pretty simple. Just glass panel there. May even make the top and bottom panels there a little bit wider there. Probably going to do like a couple layers of 2x4s on the top and sides there as well, just for a little extra added strength. And of course, we'll just have our big viewing panel here on the front. Probably do at least a 1/2 inch thick glass. I might even do 3/4. I don't know, or 5/8. Whatever we got to do here. I mean, in the end, Finley's Finley's 150 here is a 1/2 inch thick glass. I'm only thinking of making the glass viewing panel about 30 inches tall, so definitely don't want to do anything less than a 1/2 inch for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I might even bump it up to 5/8 or 3/4 just for extra, because in the end, instead of 150 gallons, well, I'll tell you the overall gallonage of what this is looking like here based on the draft. What it'll actually be, well, we'll see after we get everything all behind me cleaned up and sorted. I'm thinking, though, for sure, I want to make this new plywood tank 36 inches wide, or 3 feet, perhaps more simplicity. Get that off the screen there. And then underneath there, put probably 2 braces across the top there. Might be able to just get away with 1 there, because we're thinking of maybe just making this thing 66 inches wide, or that's 5.5 feet to those of you wondering, in more simplistic terms there. Somewhere between 66 to 68, depending on course of what it's going to be like after we get all the bracing done, and again, move everything out of the way, the last bits out of the way here, and move the pond canister under the 510. We'll see exactly what we're dealing with for space here, which we'll check out here before we cut this stream off here. And then, yeah, we'll build the stand here. Again, I'm thinking the stand, well, I'm not sure if we're going to make that 30 inches tall or not. I might make it a little bit shorter than that there too, because in the end, by the time we get this whole tank here built and such, if we do it somewhere around this ballpark, we're talking about 400 to 410 gallons, which is, quite a bump up from 150. A little bit higher than even what we were initially thinking when we were thinking about the corner design. But long story short, I think this design right here is going to give, one, way bigger footprint for Finley to have more space and just do her thing. And 2, I think it's going to be even easier to build. Might take a little bit more wood, but rectangles are going to be a lot easier than a diamond-shaped pentagon and such. Definitely going to be a little easier to seal there probably too. So something along this line right here. is going to be our build. All right, let's get this back on the computer here. What do we started in the chat here? Don Gallagher, welcome aboard, Don. This fine Wednesday. Hope it's been a good one for you, as we're pretty much in the midpoint. Oh yeah, we're right smack dab in the middle between past Christmas and before the New Year. Sure, some of us are already looking forward to getting, hopefully to most of you, another Monday off. Back-to-back Mondays, got to be nice. Maybe get a 4-day work day for the second straight week. Looking around the chat here, make sure I'm not missing anybody. Doesn't look like I am. Joining the chat here, another awesome moderator, and perhaps one of the more important ones of them all. Mrs. Freak, the wife, has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the wife has entered the chat. The fun is officially over. Just kidding. All right. So yes, that is our tentative plan right there. Now that we've talked that over, got that discussed. Now it's time to vacuum up the last bit of dirt and dust, and then before this day is over, we'll be cutting some wood to start building this thing from the ground up. All right. Fortunately, I got my shop vac right over here. And yep, there is the floor. As you can see, it is still quite dirty. But after cleaning up a little bit, I found my horn again. If only Kenny E was here, he'd appreciate that. I, on the other hand, well, this horn doesn't do us a whole lot of good right now. Yeet. Yeet. All right. Get some crap off of this table here. The time has come. We need to vacuum this space because it is dirty. Whew, that's dirty too. Good Lord. Hope everyone else had a great Christmas as I sort this bit out here. Get our shop back situated here. Big beastie of a thing, this is. We got our utility cord over here. That power outlet there is pretty much being all used up by tanks there, unfortunately. I know it looks like there's a power strip there, but it is actually, unfortunately, not plugged in yet. We're going to use that strip actually for our plywood tank here once we get it going. Here we go. There we go. All right. Look, don't step on the camera. All right. Plug it in, plug it in. There we go. All right, let's clean this area up a bit, shall we? Whoo, there is so much sand. So those of you that are not in the loop, this area here, I have not been able to vacuum too much around here since probably since we put Finley's tank there, which would have been a little over 3 years ago. So yeah, as you can see, it needs a little cleaning. But alas, we shall get to it. Oh, Nathan, you must have saw my Fanta. Yes. Today's drink choice, Fanta. Orange specifically. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this ball rolling, shall we? Call this the ground breaking, or in this case, dust breaking. Oh man. Dirty, dirty, dirty floor. Not sponsored. Not that we would turn that down. Absolutely not. Not sponsored by what? DeWalt or Fanta? Because I'll take either or, honestly. Get this cord out of my way. A bucket handle. Well, that went smooth. Uh-oh. BRB. Okay. That is the last time I will leave. Promise. All right, there we go. So as you can see in the chat there, I accidentally locked the front door. My wife just came home. So today's lesson learned, don't lock the door when the wife is on her way home. But she is inside now. All is good. All right, back to this. Man, it doesn't look like that much dirt until you actually start cleaning it up. It's almost like a terrarium over here. There we go. That should do. That should do. All right. That's true. So I do owe my wife a plant shelf here yet for allowing me to also build this or start building this plywood tank here too. Especially now that in a few weeks here, as perhaps some of y'all know, I've talked about it a couple times here, but the Quad City Fish Swap in Davenport, Iowa is going to be going on here soon. I need to get this out of here. This cord is not very photogenic. Be gone. Long one. Anyway, yes, the Quad City Fish Swap will be going on in Davenport, Iowa here, and believe 2 weeks from this Sunday. Hey, here we'll be planning on heading over there as well. And I know to some of you that like plants and such, hence why my wife brings it up here. Victoria Lee Creates. I know she's already said that she's going there. I know some others are going there as well. I think last time we were there, Jason from Primetime was there. Believe we had some others, like I know Whip has been there, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Brian, but I believe you've been there once. Or maybe you talked about it and didn't make it there. Maybe that was it. But yeah, gonna need to build some plant shelves because I'm sure before we come back from Davenport, whatever else I come back with, I'm sure she'll bring some plants as well. So yes, I do owe the wife a plant shelf here soon. Along with a few other things, but all right, so get my tape measure here and we'll see exactly what we're playing with here again. Well, I measured it earlier, but I guess this way so you guys can see what's all going on. All right. So from here And by here, I mean the wall, I guess. There we go. Just sit right there for me. Actually, let's scoot it forward just a little bit. So from here to the tip of the stand, or by the wall, to the 5/10 stand itself, we have 79 inches from touching the wall to touching the frame of the 510. So while I could technically do a 6-footer here, that would be very, very tight. And probably only leave us about 2 inches per side there, but alas, unfortunately, I don't want to quite make it that tight. So hence why we're thinking the 66. So if we do 66, there we go. We're going to have more like 5 inches or better on each side there, which is going to be much better. That'll allow me to still stick my hands behind things and such. Of course, we'll have the stand will be like a cabinet, so I can get underneath it as well if I need to, with proper, bracing and such underneath as well. But yeah, I really want to try to find a way to make this a 6-foot tank, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to be a feasible plan. If it's 3 feet front to back, it's already going to be a huge tank. So it's definitely going to be a major, major upgrade for Finley that will be definitely more than big enough for her to house her for probably easily for the rest of her life, which I hope is for quite a while yet. She's going on to about 4 years old here. They usually average anywhere between 8 to 12 years, 10 being usually the median. I would love for her to last at least that long. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty much 79 inches total here on the dot. So we bump this down to 66. Yeah, right there. Yeah, we're giving ourselves about 5.5 inches that side and about 5 or so inches on that side. So, yep, we're going to stick to 66. Because by the time, if we make the inside of the tank 66, that means the actual tank itself is going to be more like 68, 69. Which honestly, then it might even be a little under 66. It might be a little more like 64, 65. But. Oh yeah, we'll definitely fit more in a cap. I'll probably put a shelf on one side though too, so we can try to put some stuff underneath there. But all right, and then front to back here. Well, the 510 here is 39 inches. So from here to the wall, let's just go to the English is hard for me right now. To the 150. Oh shoot, yeah. From the edge of the wall to the 150, we got about 50 inches. So we could do 36 easily. Might even, heck, if we wanted to bump it up, we could probably do 39. That's dead set against the wall. Which I really don't want to be right up against the wall either. Because I'm thinking here, we're probably going to try to put an FX6, we're probably going to carry the FX6 from our 150 over to here, and then probably put another FX6 or some sort of canister filter on this one as well. Might even go ahead and put a pond grade 1 on this one too, because you've seen in our 510 there, it's done pretty well. So I might get another one of these here again soon, because thus far it's done really, really well, and I have not had to clean it yet. Obviously, when you have about 350 gallons worth of sponge filtration, an FX5, and this thing running all on the same thing, doing, filtering this 5'10" 3 times over, that does tend to help. But yeah, this thing has been a dream. I'm not sure if I'll get the exact same model because it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world, but most good things are not. Okay, so now let's just see. That's right. Well, if we just did that, then we'd be like 3 inches off the wall, because that our 5'10" there is pretty much right smack dab up against the wall. All right. Let's see. How tall do we have to go? I highly doubt our ceiling is only 60 inches, because if it was, I wouldn't be able to stand. But let's just see what we're dealing with. Okay. To the joists. 80 inches. Okay. Well, I can play with that. Well, if I can get the thing to stay still, then we'll know our exact deal. Yeah, 80 inches. Okay, cool. So how tall is the 5'10"? Our 5'10" is 59 1/4. And actually, we're about the same thing with the 5'10". Well, actually, the 150, we're pretty much right on 59 inches on top of it, too. Very good. Ian, didn't see you come in here earlier. Welcome aboard, man. Just working along here, getting the measurements as we do the beginning stages of getting this plywood tank rolling. Excited to finally get the ball rolling on this. We just cleaned up her area a little bit. Off camera, though, yeah, I'm going to make some adjustments to this little stands table here. That's basically just holding this up here. We'll see if I can buzz that down enough to where we can fit it underneath here, which is the goal anyway. But we'll see. Let's see. I should probably measure that too while we're at it. I heard something still. What was that? Oh, well, no more drink. The Fanta has spilled. Damn. Okay. Go ahead, a towel. I see a towel. Excuse me. There we go. Vinoski, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Just in time to see my clumsy self spill my drink. Fortunately, not in any of the tanks, but on the floor, which is still all the annoying, all the same. Coro, yeah. Party foul. All right, let's see here. How much space do I have underneath this table? Wow. 29 inches. That's it, huh? Where are we at right now? We're, well, we'll call it 40. 40 is a bit above where we're actually at. This canister. About 19. Okay. Let's go. So buzz this down to, we're at about 20 1/2 inches. So I got to buzz that down. Probably, I got to at least cut those legs in half. I might even buzz them down to like just 8 inches and make it a little easier to put it in there. All right. Well, if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. Cool. Can I take you off this table without causing any unnecessary trouble? Will the hoses allow me to do such? It seems that we can. So, nice and easy. All right. honestly, this thing's still functioning just fine. A little dirty on here, but be expected, I guess. All right, seems like actually everything's working just fine this way too. The pump of this canister is actually inside the tank there as well. It does not have an internal power filter, so or not power filter, but pump rather. I just leave it down underneath, honestly. Yeah, let's just. Well, in that case, yeah, let's just see if I can leave it underneath. Of course, our pond shield has been stored under this for a while. Woo! One of the lids got cut on my leg. That is not good. We should have plenty of pond shield. And thank you to those of you that sent me some here, if any of y'all are in the chat here. Jeff Kane, welcome back. I think I saw you earlier. Yeah, pretty sure I saw you. Yeah. But yeah, we got 6 total boxes, 3 black, 3 gray of pond shield. So ideal, and each one of them are a quart and a half. So I would feel like we should be good. And if not, well, we'll figure it out as we go. No, that's actually a bad way to say it. You don't want to figure it out as you go with pond shield. You want to have everything you need right then and there. But so actually scratch that. That's a horrible way of saying it. But if we need more after doing some more homework, well, we'll order more. See here. Sandy, welcome aboard. All right. I swear, every time I clean something up, I feel like I find a new air stone everywhere. What the hell? Put it over there. Okay. I don't even remember what's in this little cabinet. First, get things out of the way here. Ooh, that thing's dirty. I don't even remember what the heck's in here. Oh, yeah. Remote control car. That's all. Nothing important. All right, cool. Get that crap out of the way. What the heck is that powder on the ground? Whatever. I probably don't need to vacuum it out, but we will, just because we got everything uncovered. So what the heck? Let's clean it up. All right. There we go. All right, cool. I have no idea where I'm going to put that thing later, but we'll figure it out later. But anyway, get this where it's not wrapping around our filter or the cord of the filter either. We don't want that either. Yep. There we go. All right. Nice and easy. Just scoot this over. Not putting any, making sure we're not putting any stress on the hose. That's right. Nice and easy. Turn over with me. Splendid. Uh-oh. Slight leak. I'll put the little silicone on you in a minute. There we go. All right. Turn. Perhaps. There we go. That'll put even more against the tank. That's great. That way I can just go under like that if I need to get at it. That's even better. Okay. Cool. Guys, we have cleared the area. Minus of this stinking cord again. Which my extension cord was just a little bit longer. There we go. And, oh yeah, Jeff, we gotta figure out, when do we all want to go to the Quad City Fish Swap here? My wife and I are actually thinking of going to the one here in January too, if anybody can make it. That would be, January the 14th, I believe, actually, because it's a Sunday. 15th would be a Monday, if my mind serves correctly. Yes, so the first Quad City Fish Swap of 2024 is January 14th. It'll go from 12 p.m. noon to 4 p.m. Like I said, I know among some people that are going, I know Victoria Lee Creates has already told others on her social media that she plans to be there. I believe we're going to have, I think Prime Time or Jason is thinking of making a trip over there once again. And he was there the last time me and my wife were there as well. I know all kinds of breeders, angelfish, discus, cichlid breeders will be there, live bearers. Last time we were there, a couple of different vendors sold eels. One person sold some freshwater stingrays. Another had some arowanas. Others, had some corals as well there, although corals weren't too abundant while we were there. But there were still some. We still had a little selection there. I know crafters, some people selling some like aquarium related stuff there, like some stained glass fish and such, like the actual art, not like the creature, but some crafts were there as well, some aquascaping, some plants, a little bit of everything. If anyone can make their way there, definitely feel like, it's worth the trip. It's free admission too, so you ain't got to pay a thing to get into the event as well. It's free admission. It's at the Golden Leaf Banquet Center, again, Devonport, noon to 4 p.m., January 14th. That's a Sunday, to those of y'all wondering. And would love to see you there. Me and Mrs. Freak, we're going to be there, among a handful of others that I know are already going to be there. April. Is there one in April? There might be one in April. Maybe there's one in April. It's either April or March is when they have one. I'll have to double check that, Jeff, but Do 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 do. Sorry, I got other people texting me as well here. Oh yeah, I was also checking. Quad City Fish Swap dates. Let's see. I can't remember. Is there one in April? Yes, actually, according to my phone, there is April 7th. Jeff, I had that up there a moment ago. So yeah, April 7th. There will also be another one. I believe there's another one in. It's not March. I don't know why I said March earlier. After the January one, the next one will be February 25th, also a Sunday. And then, yes, April the 7th will be the next one. And then there's a little hiatus before we get to the next one. And that will be on... Nope, that's Aqua Show, Chicago. September, I believe the next one... Is it not till October? No, that ain't it. I know it doesn't wait till October. Well, there's more in the fall there as well. But April will be the last one they do before taking a little hiatus. So they got one... Yeah, January 14th on Sunday. So 2 weeks from this Sunday, to those of you maybe dare to plan. And then another one, February 24th, also a Sunday. Same times. They always, by the way, they're all at the same time, noon to 4 p.m., Golden Leaf Banquet Center, same location all the time. And then, again, April 7th. Those are the ones in the winter/spring. Before they take a little hiatus before late fall, and then they'll start doing some shows again. All right, guys. Since my wife is home and such, I'm willing to bet she is hungry. I myself am getting a little hungry as well. I'm gonna need some fuel before we start loading this bad boy up. But I mean, guys, 6 of these total now. We are, guys. It's time. I know we didn't get to build any of the wood here. I kind of underestimated the cleaning and the clear out process for this, but guys, we're ready. We're ready to start building this here. Got all our pond shield, 2 more boxes outside of what I'm holding here. And this is exciting, guys. I don't even know really how to put it in words. It's something that we've been talking now about for a little over a year. And we're finally at the beginning stages of making this thing happen. I cannot wait to make this thing, start building this thing up. Like I say, I might do another late night stream here. If I do, I'll try to give everybody an hour's worth heads up at least. If I can give more, I'll do that. But it might also be right on the split second because I know there's some people that go all the way till midnight Central Time here. So we'll see. I might try to get another one here going here tonight as we finally start, putting the frame together on this thing. We'll see. But until then, I'm going to go get some dinner. I can't thank you all enough, though, for coming in here. This little impromptu stream as we get this thing going. I know this holiday time, right between Christmas and the New Year, it's a pretty crazy time here. Appreciate all y'all coming in here and hanging for however long. And special thank you to my moderators, of course, the Zen Ginger, her, my wife, Mrs. Freak, Matt, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Fish Fam Link, and of course, Peplin Creek Aquatics, another one. Appreciate every single one of you, as well as a special thank you to all my members for the little extra support. What you do helps me continue to do what I do here. And such things there. I mean, the little extra bit of change in money that comes this way is going to help, bring this thing up. So I can't thank you all enough that are a part of that for helping make this happen and supporting what I do. It truly means a lot here, guys. I mean, I know it sounds cliche. I know I talk quickly on this, but I could talk forever on this. And, well, I could make a video all on that by itself. But appreciate every single one of y'all. Thankful for you here in 2023. And we'll definitely do another stream here before the new year comes around because we're definitely going to start building on this thing here soon. If we don't get on this tonight, we'll probably get on it tonight. But if not, we'll definitely get on it tomorrow. Either way, I'll see you either later tonight or sometime tomorrow. Until then, fish folk, as always, you already know. Stay fantastic.